Well, this is a project I've been working on this morning, putting a new handle on this broad axe. This is a blade that I picked up locally, but it didn't have a handle on it, and I did get the proper offset handle. So I put that on, which is always a challenge, dealing with those, but I got her on there. But I was going to point out something about this axe, because this one actually has markings on it, though they might be hard for you to see, but if you're lucky. But it says W.A. Rehder, and I'm not sure I can't get any idea what that means, the Rehder part. But this says Isaiah Blood, Ballston, New York, English cast steel. But this Isaiah Blood in the early 1800s, well, before him, his dad Sylvester, was into the making of axes and scythes. And I think they made some swords for the military too. But they're a really nice cast steel. And what I like about this one, well, I wanted to put a little effort into it. These things on the back side, they aren't flat. Some of them tend to be almost flat, but hard to say if you can see it. But there's quite a scallop to it, because they're made to, when they cut, they don't just try to cut straight, they kind of scoop a little. Otherwise you end up with lines, to cut straight with something is very hard to do. It works much easier with that scallop. Now here's another old one that I've really never bothered with. But even this one has got a bit of a scallop, but just very little. But these, you have to understand, these things aren't like a regular axe. They're made to be used almost like a plane. They cut like that. They're not. You don't be swinging these like you swing an axe. But they're interesting. But I needed one to use, and this is the one I decided I gotta work a little more on the blade. It had some dings in it. They tend to get dinged up. This one ain't too bad. It's got some chewed up spots on it. But people, tend to use them for things they weren't made to be used for, because they look cool. But like I say, they have that offset handle, and I was able to find one of them, because they don't work without it. You really have to have that. But interesting axe. But that Isaiah Blood, you don't find a lot of information, and the company changed hands a few times. But really well made. But English cast steel. But they used, there was many different imprints they used, and I really don't know what year this was made. And I can't find any listing for this W.A. Rehder part. But he's old, but he'll work again.